along the shores of Lake Erie. The Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he searches forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Play action now. Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown. They strike first.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead.
Browns nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Quinshon Judkins. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens 35. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And on 1st down, it's back to Judkins. And this time, they are ready for him. Throw for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss of 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's down at the 3. What a run. A big play there on the scramble. It's a gain of 34. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Judkins. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Ravens' 2-yard line.
Again, it'll be Judkins, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball.
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
And these are the plays that just drive you crazy as the coach, right? I mean, it's 3rd and goal. You put the ball in the hands of your quarterback, and you just trust them to make a good decision. In this case, there was nowhere to go with the ball. You can't take a sack.
For the Browns field goal, a 29-yard attempt.
Schmidt's kick is good. And the Browns are on the board. It's 7-3.
Browns
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get free.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
And that play just really looked doomed from the start, didn't it? It didn't look like the timing. It didn't look like he was confident in his read. And that time he pulls it, nowhere really to go, and take him down for a loss.
Out to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to get this down very close to the first down marker. Maybe a few inches short, however. So decision time coming up. It's 4th down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the first down.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
18 Cardinal. Check.
Out of the pistol, a run with Judkins. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
No gain on the play.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
On 2nd down, Green. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
26 yards. And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On 1st down, Green. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
To the air on this 2nd down, Green. That is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Green. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
One quarter in the books. It's the Ravens out front. And we're back to Cleveland. In a minute, they add 3 with the field goal, and they want the ball right back again. They're going to line up for an onside kick. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. On the run to the right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
A give right up the middle to Henry. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
So there's a sense of urgency with these RPOs, especially in the NFL game, because your linemen, they're thinking it's a run, so you can't allow them to get downfield. So that's where this quick decision-making from the quarterback is so critical, and the timing of this one just wasn't quite right and falls incomplete.
A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, Mike, I think the question is, does Derrick Henry ever age? I mean, he's in year 11. He still looks like he's a rookie. I mean, he produces at an elite level, it seems, every year. 1,500 yards for the 5th time in his career a season ago. I mean, we could go on and on, but really the last piece of the puzzle missing is he's still searching for that Super Bowl ring.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 8-yard line.
2nd down. Jackson. That's going to be caught. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point up and good. And the Ravens will take a 14-6 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Green on 1st and 10. Flushed to his right. He'll look the other way, deep left side. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshawn Judkins out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Green. Open man, and that's Tillman. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
4 brings up third and 6.
To throw is Green. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and have long.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down. Now Jackson on the move. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Slot man gonna move in motion left. Jackson now on second down. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
He'll try and run for this with Henry. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And now it's 4th and goal.
A 38-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Ravens will now make it an 11-point game. It's 17-6.
You know, if it's 4th and 1, 4th and 2, you're at least entertaining the thought of going for it. But I think with what they were remaining left there, half winding down, I do think I'm okay with their taking those points.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Browns take over.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Green. Moving left. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Green. Open man is Tylan Wallace. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
23 yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from out of the gun, it's Green. That's to the first-round pick, Casey Concepcion. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
Throwing again, Green. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Casey Concepcion. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's his third touchdown on the year. Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Browns will cut the deficit down to 4.
Ravens 17. Browns 13.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. On first and 10, Jackson taking a shot downfield. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Throwing, Green. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
9 yards to go.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
From the gun, on third down, Green. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. In motion comes Andrews. On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Lamar Jackson.
there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
He'll look deep, left sideline, and he's out of bounds. Into enemy territory, past midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now, Jackson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass, it's incomplete, and it's 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Henry. He'll get about 2. Tackle made by the 2nd-round pick.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Exiting the pocket right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. Jarrett first. He's aimed to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. Eckley on to punt. He sends that one skyward. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. He gets free. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he is gone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Here is Schmidt now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Browns go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
RPO. That one is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
To throw is Jackson. Rolling right. He runs with it. And he's going to be brought down short for the 1st down by a couple of yards. He's a 3rd and short coming up.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
3rd and short, Jackson. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails, as you find yourself jogging.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Jackson moving outside the pocket. He's going to run it. And he turned nothing into something there. The scramble yields 4 yards on the play.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 15 on that game. First down, Baltimore. And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the third. First down, 10 yards to go. Jackson, forced to his right, going up top and looking for Flowers.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Up the middle goes Judkins here. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
At the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Green. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On third down, here's Green. Moving to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you would love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Well, Jorquez on to punt, and the kick is away. On the return, it's Hill. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. They put Smythe in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Now, Jackson. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. Now, faking the give. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. And fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Run over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker, and it'll lead to a second down. Again, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Raven first down. From the gun, Jackson. And that'll work out nicely. That's a pickup of 7 on the first down scramble.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Second down, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, we give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's 2nd and inches.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now 2nd and inches. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up.
And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens have taken a 4-point advantage.
Browns 20.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll run here. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Here comes second down.
At the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
They'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and They've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go, and it's Green. They had to take the chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way, a backbreaker.